You hear that?
Oh, I hear it.
It's Christmas morning. Time to open your pod present. Welcome to Cracked.com. Home of the fact. This is the Quorators podcast. We're your hosts, Alex and Jeremy. I'm Alex.
I'm Jeremy.
And it's Christmas morning, and this is a podcast where we read Quora, and that's all you have to know about it.
What else do you need for Christmas, right?
Exactly.
Usually just one podcast. And who's that voice you hear? Telltale jingling over the over the online line? Why, it's a very special guest. All the way here from the web itself, we have Juniper. Juniper, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for inviting me. You guys invited me like a couple of months ago, and I just didn't get back to you guys ever. And then I just recently remembered oh shit, I should do that. That sounds like a fun podcast to hop on. So thank you for not hating my guts after just ghosting you guys for 2 months.
No, we wanted to have you on at Christmas, so to make sure that lined up.
Also, what did you go through 3 accounts since then? I don't know.
Oh, more than that. A couple accounts have lasted less than a day. So at least five or six.
If listeners don't know, Juniper is somewhat of the Grinch of X.com.
That's why it's called Xmas.
Moving from one heist to the next on this storied website.
Yeah. No, you could call me a Grinch. I'm kind of Grinch coded for a certain type of X, the everything app, formerly known as Twitter.com user.
That's right.
But no, it's okay,
I meant it in only the most positive respects.
Yeah.
As a thought leader.
I just like to be a digital terrorist, right? That's the most fun way to be online.
I think so.
I agree, and the FBI agrees with me.
Yeah.
It's Christmas morning. Juniper, if you're not familiar with the show, every week we go on Quora. We bookend it by asking a question and then answering it at the start of the episode. So we got to do that before we can properly Christmas it up in here. Because we did not play into that at all last time.
No, we forgot.
And did not look at the calendar. But yeah, as we all know, if you're listening to the audio, we're all wearing Santa hats.
Yes, that's right.
And we have big jolly bellies, and we're laughing, and it's a roaring fire. And it definitely doesn't look like a shot that ISIS uses to film a hostage video.
Certainly not. We're going to execute the Grinch.
He's got to die for what he did.
Wait, real quick, Juniper, have you been on Quora.com before?
I have. Oh my God, yeah. I feel a lot like everyone knows about Quora, right? So many people know about it.
It's the reason for the season.
To me, it's an analog or a colleague of Yahoo Answers, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's what's beautiful about it.
I think so. It's one of the rare, untouched ecosystems of the web.
Yeah, we're losing so much. We just lost Omegle. We lost Yahoo Answers a couple years back. There's very few old internet sites remaining, and I don't know how old Quora is, but in my mind it feels like one.
Sure. Yeah.
So many great stories
and questions.
So many legends out there. Well, we should begin with our questions because I'm pretty much chomping at the bit to Christmas it up in here.
No one answered this question. The question was, is it okay to wear a leather vest at a nudist beach? So
I think it is.
I think it's fine.
I think it's okay.
As long as your dick's out, you're good to go.
Whatever. Who cares?
Wait, why would that be a bad thing? I feel that's where you bring out the leather chaps, the assless chaps. That's where you take out that stuff, right?
Well, if it's a nudist beach, I don't know.
The question is,
there's so many nudist users on Quora that we really thought that somebody would be no, absolutely no clothes allowed.
Yeah, well, I want to know what part of the nudism is important to them. Is it
what
just
are you hiding?
Genitals out, or is it I have an aversion to cloth?
I have pictured it as an Adam and Eve type simulator.
Okay.
Wherein you are moved to a pre-clothes world.
So there's nudist purists. There's new age nudists. You can have the leather chaps or whatever. Yeah.
We should definitely deep dive more on the nudists because we had Brian on last week from
Guys.
The Guys podcast.
Yeah. Great show.
And we were reading these answers, and he's like, nudists, these are all guys.
Interesting.
These are a type of guys.
That's how he sees the
love how
world,
he
though.
categorizes everything he witnesses.
Yeah.
He just like immediately like recognizes. He's watching prey form in front of him.
When he like looks around the world, he sees the like life in like the Matrix code.
This
but
is
it's
what
all,
I was
it's
gonna
all
say.
guys.
He's sitting at the console,
he sees
like
a bunch
Tank.
of trees, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Those are guys."
Those are guys. Get out of there. Get to a phone booth. Those are guys.
I wonder if there's like a conservative nudist out there who's like, "Yeah, I'm not wearing clothes, but I still got my gun on me. Still gotta have my gun."
You would just have to be holding the gun all the time.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, because it's not clothes unless if it's in your hands.
That actually does sound very primal in a way I'm into, but we'll have to explore this on a day that isn't Christmas morning,
Yes,
Jeremy.
that's right. That's so
Please.
This is
Okay.
sinner activity.
Yes.
We're not sinners on Christmas.
Absolutely
No.
not.
We have to accept that we bombed our Quora question and move on. And no one on the website wanted to answer it.
Okay, this is a great first question. Speaking of the Grinch, here's our question. Is the Grinch a good example of an unhealthy INFJ?
Okay. So I don't know the Myers-Briggs test as
Neither
well
do
as
I.
I could, but the one I
looking it
do
up.
know is INTJ.
That's the big one, right? That's
And
like
that's
the
the one for
celebrity of
dark
Myers-Briggs.
geniuses.
That's right.
And I did somewhat assume the Grinch folded into that category, although he is a being of action.
He is. He's like he's just like a little birthday guy, right? He's just like a little guy.
Yeah.
He's just nervous. He's scared.
It's like we got Brian back on the pod. With all the guys getting spotted.
All right, I'm on this website. INFJ, idealistic, organized, insightful, dependable, compassionate, gentle, seek harmony and cooperation, enjoy intellectual stimulation. So no, he's certainly
He's
not.
certainly not gentle.
He's not.
He whips a dog to drag it down a mountain.
Does he do that?
Yeah.
Wow, what a jerk.
Are you familiar with the canon?
With the,
Do you know the
Grinch?
lore? Do you know Grinch lore? This is gonna come up relentlessly, so feel free
Like
to.
low key abusive.
Right.
I'm gonna write up a post about him. I didn't know that about him.
Oh my
I
God.
was a fan of him before, and now that's fucked up.
I have the receipts on the Grinch from the movie The Grinch.
A bunch of like TikTok teens being like, "Did you know he did this? He stole Christmas."
I'm
Tony
reading a
Soprano's
letter
a
from
bad
the
dude.
Grinch.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Grinch is one of the characters you're not supposed to idolize.
He's somewhat of a dark character.
We all have problematic faves.
So wait, you just closed the Myers-Briggs
Oh,
thing,
I'm so
but
sorry.
There's a lot of other categories that this Grinch could fit into.
Yeah, wait, I'm going back to it. Which one do you like, Alex?
I've heard.
INTP?
Is he an INTJ? See, the problem is there's too many
INTJ,
categories.
innovative, independent, strategic, logical, reserved, insightful, driven by original ideas to achieve improvements. There's no dark genius one.
No, but an INTJ is like an entertainment job, and that's where the Grinch falls
E
under.
is extrovert, I is introvert.
He's certainly extroverted. I don't know if you've
S
seen
is
the film.
sensing. Yeah, no, I have. It's true.
And again, and I hate to harp.
J
on
is
this.
judging. That's certainly one of them.
Yeah. Judging all the Christmas trees and their wreaths and the hula hoop-a-hoos.
Did you watch it today?
I
Yeah, you're
watch it
quite
every.
familiar with the lore.
I wrote that whole season of my little show thing about
that's
the Grinch,
right.
so I did extensive
That's
research.
right. There's no answers on Quora for this one.
Yeah, no one had the courage to answer if the Grinch is a
I can see who
dark.
asked it.
INTF.
Here's interesting. So Sarah Shepard is the name of the woman who asked this. She's a home educator.
We got the address here. Merry Christmas.
Her profile says INTP. So she is not an INFJ. She's got her own thing going on. Intellectual, logical, precise, reserved, flexible, imaginative.
Kind of trying to cast shade on the INTFs then.
That's right. All right, well,
INFJs.
that's enough of that question.
That's enough. The community was again afraid to answer this one as well, so we'll have to get into at least one question other people on Quora have seen.
Okay, here's a better answer. This one has 96 answers, so we're in luck. This question
Thank
is,
Christ. Merry Christmas.
why have atheists never tried to attack Christmas trees?
Okay. And
Wait, who? Sorry, I missed what you said. Terrorists?
Atheists.
or is it the
Although-
same thing? Merry
although-
Might
Sounds like the same thing there.
as well.
Synonyms.
Yeah, in terms of Christmas tree attacks, Now, in all of history, I have never heard of a Christmas tree attack.
That's right. That's why they never expect it.
The trees seem vaguely undefended and unassaulted.
There's gonna be like a 9/11 of Christmas trees. The
Yeah.
industry's gonna change. Everything's gonna be different after that first time.
Yeah, they won't let you go to ice skating in Manhattan anymore unless you like go through security.
Yeah.
It is interesting, like, if you abide by, like, the George W. Bush narrative of 9/11, of, like, why Osama bin Laden attacked, you'd think he would be attacking.
That's right. Yeah,
Christmas
because he
trees
hates our
as well.
freedom
It's just,
so
yeah,
much.
he's just like, get rid of those bulbs.
Our big
Stop
targets,
smiling so
the
much.
Pentagon, the World Trade Center, and Christmas. Is Osama bin Laden the history's the Grinch?
Did you ask yourself why 3 planes shot down sleighs over Christmas on September 11th?
3,000 souls lost in Whoville.
It's a damn shame. They're all in a snowflake. That's one of the fucked up things about the Grinch story.
Is that
and again,
true?
Are
we're
you
back
kidding
on
me?
the
No,
Grinch.
hold on. Okay, you need to explain. Are they like real tiny people on a snowflake?
Yeah, that's precisely the whole thing.
That's fucking what it is.
That's why he
Oh
can
my
live on a
God.
mountain that looks like that, because it's like just how it's snowflake logic.
Wow.
I need to do like a deep dive. Can you make like a 10-hour video on a deep dive of the Grinch lore? I need to like know everything now.
I certainly can.
I think you should.
Well, we'll see if I have the time later. But yeah, you'd think you're on Tumblr.com with all this snowflake logic. Had that one. Had that one waiting in the wings for up to 15 seconds there.
Well done. I'm glad that you held strong.
Oh, thank Christ.
Speaking of which,
Saying that a lot today. It's late. We don't usually record this late.
this was
Yeah,
posted.
no,
in
I'm so
Divine
sorry.
Lady.
I live in the Midwest, work late hours. I'm so
No.
sorry for ruining your guys' lifestyle.
If you're watching at home, it may be Christmas morning for you, but it is 3 a.m.
No, not even.
There are bags under our eyes.
Alex and I are two jobless heathens. I'm trying to see if there's any good
Jeremy's
answers on this.
perusing the Quoras here.
I'm trying. There's like this weird one where it says probably because Christmas trees don't start shit with us. Be more like Christmas trees. And there's a picture of like a tough guy
He's like a mean guy.
holding a coffee mug, and it says, "Coffee doesn't ask me stupid questions in the morning."
Oh fuck yeah.
Who is this man?
That's Santa. You can't tell because he looks normal, but that's when it's not Christmas. That's Santa.
He shaves the beard.
He just looks like some fucker. Okay. So I'm gonna guess that all 95 comments are just people being quite rude.
I think as an atheist, we should attack Christmas trees.
It's not a bad idea. It sounds entertaining.
Yeah. As like a Reddit version of the Weatherman, I think we should start bombing Christmas trees.
When was this question asked? Because I'm assuming a lot of these questions are like old, right?
Are
Are they new? Are these like brand new
This
questions?
is
'Cause I feel
brand
like
new.
Atheist discourse doesn't happen too often, like anymore. Like no one's talking about atheism anymore.
On Quora.com, you'd be surprised. On Quora,
Is that where Reddit atheism migrated to?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, this is a new. Somebody's seen all the events in the Middle East this year and said, and another thing, why don't atheists attack the Christmas tree?
Sometimes we find questions that are like 10 years old, but this one is from like 4 days ago.
Oh my god.
So this one is fresh.
Hot discourse.
A hot Quora.
Yeah.
Attacking religious symbols is the wantonly silly kind of thing theists do. We're not like that. Whoa.
destroyed.
Holy shit.
Killing
Yeah.
spree. killing spree.
I don't know if you can hear our sound effects, but we're playing
I
Killing
can.
Spree
They're beautiful. The
Okay,
halo.
good.
The halo.
Want to make sure those
love
are
it.
going through.
for an audience of 1. Okay. Well, I don't see any good ones. People should attack Christmas trees. I want to see someone really like go for it. But
Yeah,
no
and it's
one
on,
is.
it's on
Yeah.
site though.
Yeah. Why are atheists like I'm an atheist, but why is every atheist, why do they try to be so logical? Why do they try to be so like reasonable? Where are our
Yeah.
unhinged like Westboro Baptist Church
That'd be
atheists?
great.
Where are they?
I think we lose
We
them to
need radicals.
Satanism. Like if you're
Oh,
that anti-Christianity,
that's
you're like,
true.
I'm gonna take this the full thing. Like I'm gonna burn these. I'm gonna get
Right.
talismans.
Get really into Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
we should show up at funerals with like God hates, I don't know, like the God hates theists signs or some slur.
Well,
for,
it would have
for
to be not
religious people.
God,
I don't know
though. It would-
what that would be.
We have to be like God parentheses not real hates theists.
We should attack all of the trees at funerals. Just to get a message across. And Divine Atheists is now talking about. Are you just on all of the Divine Atheists?
So this is Divine
answers?
Atheists. This is where it was posted.
Oh, this is a space.
This is a space.
So if you're not familiar,
Divine
Quora
Atheists.
has spaces the way that Reddit has subreddits. But also there seems to be no rule on how many you can create. And so people will just have like Dan's space, Dan space 3, Dan space 7.
Incredible.
Yeah. So this one's Divine Atheists. Doubt with purpose, live with passion. 780 followers. Wow.
Oh, he's a big deal over there. Holy shit.
Yeah. This is a Quora influencer.
Deals are flying through his window at some point. I'm sure he's gonna be. We're gonna all know his name soon.
Oh, absolutely.
I know his name right now. It's Divine Atheists.
Good branding.
A
I
beautiful
gotta say.
name.
The admin's name is Tamer. That's what I found out. He's from Istanbul. He knows
That's cool.
Turkish, and he studied finance at Baruch College. So he's somewhere in New York.
Oh. We gotta hang out.
Call him up for drinks.
He could be your next guest.
It's Christmas. We know he's free.
All right, I'm going to find another question for us.
Please.
Okay, here's another Christmas question, because guess what? They're all Christmas questions. How do I tell my daughter that her family is not welcome at our Christmas dinner this year since they're not voting Republican?
This is a good one.
Hell yes.
Do you think this is real?
Oh. How do I tell my daughter?
I choose to believe it is.
I kind of choose to believe they all are.
There's as many like angry older posters on here as there are like irony Quora podcasts like ourselves. So it's like 50-50 on it, but I choose to believe that it is like I want to get the messaging right for my godless child.
I feel like if you're trying to like do misinformation, like try to like fool people, why would you go to Quora first, right? Like there's so many different avenues, there's so many easier places to go to. So this has to be real. No one's doing it for like the bit on Quora.
No,
It's
just
not silly
us.
enough. Yeah, that's for sure.
But in terms of what you should tell your daughter and her family, how about get fucked?
I think if this was
It's
fake,
Trump 2024.
No, I'm with him. I'm with him too. He's got to lay down the law.
That's right.
I got a tree and it's just Mike Pence with a light bulb in his mouth, and we make him eat the light bulb.
Her family might attack the tree. Maybe she would be the first one. He's just trying to secure his premises.
I can't know that my tree is safe with you around. What with how you're planning to vote next year? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, was this for
is a
the
year
2020
ago.
though?
This
is a year ago. So this is like far away from a presidential election.
Or it's midterm.
This is a local political debate affecting Christmas.
Yeah.
I bet you that like just happened after the midterms, where like Republicans didn't really do very well, but like
This is why.
yeah, that must have been what it was. I feel like
You ruined the red wave.
No Christmas presents for you. I'm trying to see if there's any good thing. You've already decided that it's more important to you for her to pledge devotion to your chosen political party than for her and her family to be with you during a holiday season that's meant to celebrate family togetherness, generosity, peace, and love. So why are you wasting time seeking phrasing tips from strangers on the internet? Boom.
goddamn
Roasted.
went off.
Oh, this is a great one. Okay, this is from Papa's Mountain.
I love Papa's Mountain.
Qualification is father of 2 transgendered teenagers and 1 non-binary. He says, "Wow," all caps. "Tolerance runs strong with your family. ... Not. Boom. Papa's Mountain.
And there's more.
No,
There's more on
I'm
Papa's
this
Mountain.
Republican side, because like if my family doesn't turn out to be all like traditionalist Maoists, I don't know if I can deal with that.
The last thing we need is an inter-party family split.
Oh man.
Yeah, what if they're Stalinists? That would be kind of fucked up.
Ridiculous. Yeah, they can't come to Christmas anymore. Look at this guy's photo. He's
Papa's Mountain.
He's
Is that blurred, or is his head just so bald it appears to just reflect the light?
He's holding a big mug of something to his camera.
It's
and he's smiling.
Conservative tears?
Maybe it is.
We know it's tears of some kind
This
because
man's
it's a
drinking
form
tears.
of Papa. Papas love tears, by the way, don't they, folks?
He's a metal
They
fabricator.
love to drink these.
Oh, baby. Yeah, if you live in Oregon, go to Papa's Mountain Fabrication. You can do whatever that is.
Oh, okay. So
Is that
he makes
this guy's
cloth?
business?
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to make the pilgrimage. I
Yeah,
want
why
to shake
not?
his hand.
Check
He
out
makes
Papa's Mountain
metalwork.
Fabrication.
Custom metalwork.
That's cool as hell.
I love
Yeah.
doxing people.
Go ahead and check out Papa's Fabrication.
He says, I'm really glad I'm not part of your family. Seriously, though, if you're not welcoming your family because they didn't vote Republican, you've got some serious issues to work out. Congratulations on cutting yourself off from the rest of your family.
I'm going to play the Godzilla sound. because of how badly he's getting.
I kind of love the idea of getting dogpiled on like a question website like this. Like it's not even like a social media in like the same way that like Twitter or like Instagram is, but like he's still getting cooked in the quote tweets.
Yeah, he's getting ratioed.
They're dragging your ass in the answers to your question.
The core answers. L plus ratio.
Hold this mean woman.
Edmund O'Donnell says, you put a big sign on your lawn that says, I'm a Republican asshole who wants to impose my views on others.
None of these are going to let her know. None of these are going to let her know she's not welcome. Yeah, I would say something like, ding dong, bitch.
You got
Christmas is canceled. That's what I would say.
canceled.
This is my own daughter I'm talking.
Cancel culture yet again comes for Christmas.
Oh,
That's
Yet
right.
another instance.
it gets them the other way. It goes both ways.
That's right. That's reverse cancel
Welcome to
culture.
evil Papa's Mountain. It's a
The
different
woke
mountain.
kind.
Papa's Grinch Mountain. Wait, what is the name of the Grinch Mountain? I definitely have this in here somewhere.
So is Grinch a victim of cancel culture, or did he engage in cancel culture?
He tried to
He
cancel
engaged in
Christmas,
cancel culture.
But
Let
then
me
he
just
himself
yeah, he-
was canceled. for
But that's what I'm
speaking
saying.
truth to
Yeah, he was
power.
canceled. The entire village
That's right.
canceled him.
Yeah, he was canceled for being a
expressing his
freak.
views. He was just expressing his.
That's
He was
right.
using his right to free speech to
steal
express
presents.
himself, and the village came after him.
Now it depends on the
that's right.
text we're working with, right? If you're going by the Jim Carrey Grinch, they really go into the fact that the Grinch is like born evil, and then is rejected for that. And then if you go with like the 2014 or whatever Grinch that has like the Tyler the Creator song at the beginning, that
yeah.
one has like the Grinch is misunderstood, which I am canonically against. I think that is
Tyler
a
the Creator song.
So,
yeah, it's
so
like
you're racist against green people. You think they're all ontologically evil?
I think the Grinch is a character. The whole point is he's like a son of a bitch. He's like that. It's not a misunderstanding.
His heart's too small. It's a medical condition.
He's like made of eels or whatever.
See, I'm just trying to pick your brain about my new essay
right.
about Grinch cancel culture.
And we will be doing the 10-hour video.
Mount Crumpet, by the way, is the
Mount
name.
Crumpet.
I looked it up.
I wouldn't have got there.
He's got a
Honestly, I
dog
would not
named
have got
Max.
there. I did. I remember Max. Tyler the Creator does a Grinch theme song that we cannot play legally, as this is crack.com, home of the fact. But it's something like, "Oh, Mr. Grinch,
That's pretty good.
You one bad guy."
I like that. That's
And
good.
it-
That's
it's-
basically
great
the same
singer.
thing.
yeah, he kind of gets funky with it. Check it out. Check
Check out Tyler the Creator.
out Tyler the Creator, close friend of the show.
Check out Igor.
We love him. Tyler, come back.
Shout out to the little guys, Tyler the Creator and the Grinch, little known people.
They collabed.
All of Wolfgang, really.
Yeah,
Merry
the Grinch was
Christmas.
part of Odd Future.
It's a big scene.
Earl the Grinch.
Jasper. There's so many more of these.
They got to get the Grinch on Jackass. All right,
Yeah.
that's enough of that.
He's gonna go down Mount Crumpet. It's too steep.
I already read this, Quora. I'm so
You gotta
sorry.
whip your dog really hard to do that.
Oh, this is a really interesting question. Where is Santa Claus located?
Big fan of the phrasing here. It does sound just like somebody who's like,
He's looking for him.
there's somebody getting a text from Santa Claus and it's just like, where is Santa Claus located? This is like you're talking to your dad about Santa Claus. But a quick reminder, it is, as far as I can tell, and Juniper, tell me if I'm wrong, the North Pole?
Uh-huh.
I think that's right.
The North Pole?
The South
Yeah,
Pole
it's
is
the
the one
North
that's
Pole,
got
yeah.
places.
Penguins.
Yeah. You can't really go to the North Pole. It's just water.
It's not
Wait, no,
water.
the North Pole was. There's ice.
What? Water up there.
No, there's ice. What are you talking about?
Where did you go
It's
to
all just
school?
water, dude.
Well, there is water. I mean, ice is water.
It's frozen
technically.
water.
South Pole's where it's at, dog.
I don't know what kind of South Pole liberal propaganda you've been getting. The North Pole has ice.
It's all just water.
Santa is located there. Coca-Cola visits with
The
bears.
That's right. They got those bears.
Stalin was exiled there for a bit.
Santa Claus represents good working values. He has a team of elves working for him. It's a good capitalist framework. It's a good place up there. Good people. Good people.
The elves do not co-own.
No, they don't.
Not a co-op.
That's not in any of these questions.
If Santa Claus was in South Pole, a different reality, it might be a co-op sort of
global
situation.
South.
But we're living in a North Pole reality.
Yeah. The North Pole is part of the West.
That's right.
That's just a fact. Sorry. Sorry if you're triggered, but it's crack.com and it's home of the fact.
That's literally a fact.
Where is Santa Claus located? It's the North Pole.
Cracks will never fire us for that.
Yeah. We will be here forever.
Forever.
Just barricade yourself in the room.
They can't make us leave. There's a lot of answers.
Are there any good answers to this? It's just people being mean, right?
It's just people answering it. They're not even being mean. They're just explaining the North Pole. Apparently, 1225
Now,
Snowball Lane in Elf Village, North Pole is where
Oh,
he lives.
it's good to get a number on it. But Jeremy, I am curious. How many of them are saying the North Pole is water? Who's backing you up on that one? I just want to get a number
It's all just
here.
water up there, dog. I don't know.
We got to send you up to the North Pole, dude.
I would love to.
He's never left Long
I'd
Island.
drink it all up.
He just thinks the whole world is Massapequa. He thinks it's Squamskit.
That's not a real one.
Flomsy flopsy.
All right. Here's another question.
Please.
What gender is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Okay.
I love the idea of going to Quora to ask these questions because you can just Google them.
Well, yeah, but if you want to ask the people,
You want to get someone to you need to be told.
it's
if
like
you're
a
on
Judge
Quora.
Judy style people's response.
It's like creating reality. Like there's no answer until Quora weighs in.
Right.
Yeah. And again, like it depends on the framework you're using here, because the movie is very much like Rudolph is a young man. Here is his girlfriend reindeer. He is trying for the football reindeer team. It is 1948. But it's not definitive in that way.
There's
It's not
an answer
definitive.
here that
They
says
could be
according-
lesbians.
That's
like
right.
she could be a butch, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. And
Why
I'm
not?
looking at Rudolph here, and I see it. We got Rudolph pulled up. Pull up Rudolph at home if you're listening.
JV. There's a comment here that says, according to scientists, Rudolph is a girl. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Science
What
strikes
science? What field
again.
of science is this?
We gotta start teaching the controversy.
Apparently, males shed their antlers before mid-Christmas, so he cannot be male.
Oh
You're
shit!
like
Real
fucking
scientists.
2
Yeah.
months old or something. It doesn't look like he's full grown.
And then there's a picture of Maya Rudolph.
Oh, and it says Maya Rudolph is a woman.
And then it says she has a distinguished comedic acting career, probably best known for Bridesmaids and Idiocracy. Okay. Huge.
Triggered. Triggered by Maya Rudolph trivia
Yeah, that's right. She was on
from
SNL.
Bridesmaids from that one scene in MacGruber.
Scientists say Maya Rudolph is a man. Online scientists.
If you look at her antlers, I love the casual name drop of all scientists, by the way. My friend, all scientists, they told me.
Yeah, that's a pretty good percent. 100% of scientists.
I don't really think we're going to get much more controversial than no, it's a girl.
Yeah, I think.
Can
you're
anybody
right.
top that?
I don't know. Someone says maybe magical reindeer are actually genderless.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
No, they have to. You're either a boy or a girl. There's nothing. They can't be.
That's it.
I can accept that they can fly without wings, but they got to be a boy or girl. Come on.
It's Santa's rules in
Yeah.
Santa's house, which is again 1255 Snowball Lane.
Well done for remembering that. Apparently his girlfriend
Docs on this podcast. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we will dox Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, I need to get in on this type of this lane. Cracked.
We love it.
That's fucking awesome.
Cracked is personally responsible for people putting their addresses on
That's
Quora.
right.
I want to get out in front of that. That's their idea.
Yeah. Go to these people's houses, please. Tell them you're a fan of our
Check them out.
podcast.
Check out Papa's Mountain.
It's normal to do it. Papa's Mountain. I forgot about that.
I love him.
The
I
Grinch
hope
does not live
somehow
on
run
Papa's
into him
Mountain.
again.
Yeah, maybe. I should have followed him.
We've only
Whatever.
begun.
What's Papa's Mountain?
That was the guy who answered
He makes
the.
like tables.
He was the one who said. He was the one who told the Republican guy to fuck off earlier this episode.
That's right. Yeah.
Wait, you know what? I found him again, and I'm following him. He's got 61 followers, and one of them is Alex Ptak.
You should have more.
I followed him on your account, Alex.
Yeah, 61
Amazing.
now, Papa.
He's gonna pop off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, Pop Off
You're
Mountain.
gonna have to change the name to Pop Off Mountain. Welcome
That's
to the show.
right. Welcome to Quorators. All right, let's hit record.
Yeah, good warm up, everyone.
Okay, I got a great question. This one's for Jeremy's out there. Why is Hanukkah often so closely associated with Judaism?
This is my favorite one.
I think this is my favorite one.
This one is really, really
Why
strong.
is it associated with Judaism?
It's often 9 times out of 10.
These Jews love Hanukkah.
I guess. Okay, devil's advocate. It could be like an oil candle based holiday, secular.
Sure.
No magic allowed.
Yeah. This guy's watching
Holiday for the candelabra enthusiasts.
Yes, exactly. And just like miracles in general. They love 8 days.
We all love 8 days.
Yeah.
And their crazy nights.
And their crazy nights. This guy watched like the Adam Sandler song, was like, this guy's obsessed with Jews.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a
like a
new
little-
character, guy who does not
anti-Semitic.
know Adam Sandler is Jewish. This guy's like kind of doing a lot of voices.
It's like kind of like Jew face. It's Sarah Silverman is the character.
Okay. Muslim Hanukkah. Is that anything? I'm shooting from the hip here.
Yeah, can we get 5 minutes out of Muslim Hanukkah?
What is it? 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 The thing is, and this has come up multiple times on the show, I have to learn one thing about Islam to finish any of these riffs.
Mark Lipschitz says, considering it is a Jewish, all caps, religious holiday, who else would be associated with?
Get him!
Seriously, it
Hell
is a
yes.
Jewish holiday. Therefore, to me, it is associated with Judaism rather than any other group with whom it is not associated.
It's me,
I
Mark
really
Lipschitz.
want to know like who else this person thought this could have been associated with. Like in his mind, like he knew it was like somewhat associated with Jewish people, but like who else? Who else was he thinking?
Odd Future, one night per member of the Wolfgang crew.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe he just thought Hanukkah was just like a cool pre-Christmas holiday.
Is it always pre-Christmas? You ever
right.
slide around the back?
I normal.
going
Hanukkah,
on
you
right
ever
now, right?
slide? Hey, welcome to the podcast, Hanukkah. What's your body count?
The Jewish calendar is different from the normal calendar.
The
for
goy
lack
calendar?
Of, for lack of a better word, the normal ass calendar.
Okay, I didn't say it.
So it shifts around a bit, but I don't know if it ever gets into like January.
I don't know if it ever gets nasty.
They
like that.
overlap.
It was early this year. They did. I had a friend who did like Thanksgiving, and then 2 days later just got his family back together and was like, "We're just doing
What
Hanukkah
the
now
fuck?
because we're already all at the same place. Just do it again. Run it back. Thanksgiving 2 is Hanukkah now."
I should point out that guy Mark Lipschitz, I clicked on his profile and he is a horrifyingly Zionist dickhead.
I can't believe it.
Oh,
That's from 3 years ago. He answered the Hanukkah question, and now 5 million times a day he writes insane shit.
Yeah,
no.
dude. He
I'm assuming about how Palestine should be free, right? Like stuff like
Yeah.
insanely like really good stuff.
Yeah, insanely dope ass shit on Quora.
he goes on Quora and he searches the word Jewish
Yeah,
and lets
basically.
it rock.
It's like exactly what he does.
He also has the same name as the fake doctor from Rugrats, which is really
that
where I
true?
got stuck. Yeah, Dr. Lipschitz.
Oh, it's so fun.
Which I think they did as a joke. They didn't know. You're gonna run into Mark that way.
Mark's gonna get you, Quora.
Hey, he doesn't mind.
I don't think there's any other answers here except people being like, "You fucking moron!
Yeah.
How dare you?"
and sometimes they are troll questions.
Yeah,
I feel like that one might be right. Like there can't be someone out there that didn't realize that Hanukkah is like just like a Jewish holiday.
The only reason I would maybe say it could be real is most of the troll questions are either like aggressively fake for some kind of content angle, or are just like, what if I fucking fucked my mom? And I just don't see how you jack off to this.
If this was a troll question, it would be like, my son thinks Hanukkah is Jewish. Should I stab him 4,000 times in
that
the
would
gut?
that would be a red flag. I'd be alerting a moderator.
You're right. This one is like too normal.
Yeah. It could be a child.
Too educational, you ask me.
I was gonna ask, what's like the demographic of Quora? Is it like a lot of older people? Is it younger people? Like by your guys' estimation, what's the demographic here?
I find, and Jeremy, tell me if this is your analysis, but that it goes on the extremes of that, where you have like, if you're like a prime computer using age person, you're probably on a normal social media website. But if you're very young or very old, you might be getting like deep into pros creating Quora posts.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So
there are
there's
children
no, like,
and then
20,
like
late 20s to like early 40s type people.
not as many.
so.
Like, for example, we know Orson Scott Card, the
Yes.
sci-fi author, is an active Quora user and is like
fuck
on
yeah.
every day answering posts.
Yeah.
So like
If I get suspended on Twitter again, I'm just gonna go to Quora. You'll
You
find
should.
the
it's so
discussions
much
there.
better. It's so much more fun than Twitter. Not even close. The number of times I've logged onto Quora then have felt like bad about the world is
That's right.
not often.
right.
And they're terrible people on here. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the
So it's
format's
just like
better.
Twitter. It's exactly like Twitter.
Yeah.
I'll feel the exact same way.
The guy who asked this question is named Joshua Peter Vella, and he has been banned. I do not know why.
Probably for being fake and cringe.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, ask me. What's your address, Joshua Peter Vella? Why are you hiding from us?
I love that people put their addresses on this website.
It's so funny to me. They
That's
put
so
like the
fucking
city they
awesome.
live in.
Where they went to school,
Yeah.
where they work. Where they work is the most egregious one because, like, what if someone gets mad at you and then they
I
call your
know.
work?
It's a more civilized internet
badass,
society.
honestly.
It kind of is.
Yeah, like, here's where I am. Come find me. I don't think Hanukkah's real. Merry Christmas, by the way. It is Christmas morning.
Okay, well, you were saying you want to learn more about Islam, Alex?
Yes!
All right, well, here's a great question for you. Is it haram for Muslims to make a snowman?
I say no.
If it was up to me, I say no.
I say let them out there.
Have fun
Let
out
them
there.
have fun.
Can they make the snowman into a living creature, though?
If you made a snowman, then we're like, that's Muhammad. That would be
Sure.
wrong. That's
That
the
seems
one.
against the rules.
The rule 34 of snowmen. I don't know. Juniper, do you have strong thoughts about the haram snowmen question?
Not beyond just don't make Muhammad. Just I feel like you're safe.
I think it's the only way to mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess
I
if
feel
you-
like that can't be too hard. I don't know how people get crazy with ice sculpting. I don't think people get too nutty with it with snowman crafting.
I think that's right.
You can't worship them as an idol, which Frosty does get into. I would
True.
argue
Okay,
Frosty is worshipped.
He
Right.
would not be haram.
Yeah.
He absolutely right.
I would worship Frosty. If I made a
Would you,
snowman and
though?
it came to life, I'd worship him.
No, this is what I'm saying is that worshiping an idol is haram and is not
Right.
halal. It's not halal to worship Frosty. It's not halal to make Frosty your god.
Right.
Frosty does not get down that way. He's just a regular ass guy. He's just going to work. Frosty's so fucking funny, dude. Don't even get me started on this. But he like comes alive. He's born and then is immediately like, I gotta get on the bus. Where is he
Born
going?
with a top hat and a suitcase.
He's a cool guy.
He's got a
like, ready to
hoppity hop
grind
hop.
right away.
He got a hoppity hop hop downtown. He's got to piss off that cop.
What happens in the Frosty song?
Hoppity hop hop,
he
hoppity
piss
hop
off-
hop.
he-
Look at Frosty go.
He fights a cop.
He's got lung cancer like 2 days into being alive with that pipe.
That's right.
Yeah, it like literally evaporates his chest. He keeps fire on him and he's made of snow. This is the kind of balls
just
to the
that
wall, snowballs to the wall kind
There
of
you go.
character Frosty is.
How are you not worshiping him?
It's hard.
He's so cool.
It's a lure of temptation made by probably the devil itself.
That's right. I like this answer that says, it is haram not to report such questions as they are a general annoyance to Quora community, and the person who asked this question is an awful waste of oxygen.
Go kill yourself.
Holy shit.
Welcome to Quora.
Quora shit, seriously. Oh, Lord.
I'm going to give him an upvote. That's baller.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Ain't nothing about snowmen in the Quran.
Southern Muslim
Ain't,
character.
ain't nothing haram about that, brother. Just a snowman. Just a big guy. I kind of want to do Godzilla again. It's too long.
It's
long.
very loud, too.
It's too long. It's too loud. We're not doing it.
It's Godzilla season, though.
It is. We just saw the movie. Oh, I saw
that
it
movie
without
was
you.
so good.
I
The
haven't seen
minus
it.
one.
It
So
rocked.
good.
It's so good. They have one
So
of the
good.
top Godzilla blasts of all time in it.
Oh, man.
And that
yeah.
spoilers for Godzilla minus one, but there was a blast.
He uses the Godzilla blast for the first time.
Godzilla does appear. It's quite a handful.
Most people are saying no. You can make a. Although someone does say idolatry is forbidden.
Yeah, I
So
read
you
all
just
the
can't
answers.
worship though. Is making an idol like just like a little fun little treat, like making a little snowman? Is that really making an idol?
If you
I think you're right.
if you make a golden calf as a lark, is that a problem? What if you're just like Papa's Mountain and someone ordered it?
I just think it's a cool looking calf.
I just think this calf rocks.
I just like that it's gold.
I want it to hold my keys or something. I don't know the utilitarian use of the calf. I can't see it. I gotta see it first. Maybe it's a chair.
All right, I got more questions for
What
us.
if you just want like a dope decoration, right?
Yeah, like a
There's no
lawn
religious,
gnome.
there's no worship. It just brightens up the room.
It's just cool looking.
It puts a smile on your face.
Hang hats on it.
What's his next question, Jeremy?
If Santa Claus did exist, do you think due to stress that he would have an affair with a sexy elf?
Honey.
Yes. Next question.
Okay, I mean, he's been alive for how long? Like 2,000 years. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
You have to get bored after
It's
a
just
while. After like a
natural.
couple hundred years, right?
standard morality does not apply to timeless beings. That's
No.
why
Yeah.
they don't live in a human.
This is-
like he's human in a loose way, and that he's the form of a human, but he's like
He's basically a vampire.
yeah, he's
And vampires, they suck and they fuck.
They suck and they fuck and they do it till they're dead.
This
Yeah.
sounds like his pitch to Mrs. Claus.
I gotta suck and fuck,
man,
Miss
I'm like a
Mrs. Claus. You know Santa has to fuck.
He calls her Mrs. Claus.
he's that kind of motherfucker.
So I did the elves.
Seinfeld Santa?
Santa Claus wants to open up the relationship.
Yeah. Let's get my
Amorous
friend
Santa Claus.
Beyonce involved. This is Santa. He's on Raya. You know, he's not like
Oh yeah.
getting some regular girl.
Oh.
It's
Imagine you're
Beyonce.
swiping on Raya and you see Santa Claus looking for a third.
Yeah, you're gonna say no to that? You know we got a present for you.
Oh God.
You know, ask what it is. Click on his picture. Click on the lurid Santa photos. Here's Santa with the tiger. Neither of us
He
have
just
been
wants
on
to
a
have some
dating app. We don't know shit about this. There's no polls to do. We married as children.
If Santa fucked an elf, I do think that there would be age gap discourse online.
For
I
sure.
do think that would happen.
Well, I mean, it would have to get out, and he is kind of like a powerful man protected
That's
by
right.
the industry.
Yeah, he does have there is a power imbalance. He is their boss.
Yeah, he's represented by Dave Becky.
He is represented by Dave Becky.
You're probably getting a phone
Oh,
call if
that's
you try
really
to
funny.
come open with you come
Yeah.
clear about Santa.
He ruined the careers of several elves who tried to out Santa Claus, which is tough because elves don't have other job opportunities.
They don't have job opportunities. They don't own any stake in the North Pole, and really,
Yeah,
like
they just go to that like misfit island. They are just excommunicated like Napoleon style. They're fucked.
They have to learn English to read the news.
It's a really sub-dom relationship with Santa being the dom,
Oh yeah,
as he is your employer.
yeah.
Well, I hope that's cleared this up. What did the answers say?
Basically what we said. Actually,
Okay,
are
that's
there
a
any?
picture of a Lambo. Or
There's one.
something?
There's 3 answers. Santa Claus is married to Mrs. Claus.
Huh.
It's wrong to think he would ever cheat on her. Besides, elves are a different species, and they are tiny.
Yeah, Santa is not human.
So?
I return to my
what?
logic here.
Yeah, ring the bell. It's the bestiality answer on Quorators. We've finally discussed it. Do we have a bestiality? Yeah, there we go.
Also, we put the cow back, right?
Did we? I don't think we did.
I don't
put
know
the cow
where
back.
I don't know where I fucking put the cow.
I don't think it's back. Alex.
Hey, the Inception sound.
There it is. Cool. One guy says, "Are you suggesting that Mrs. Claus wouldn't put out?" That's a good question. Maybe Mrs. Claus
No one has said that.
is so good at having sex that Santa Claus, even in thousands of years, would never even consider fucking a sexy
She's a
elf.
real chicken head. You know she's going to town down there. Town being Christmas town.
There's a lot of time to like master the craft, I suppose. Like that's a good counter to our theory. I think that's a good counter.
I expect them to both.
I didn't consider that.
Yeah, kind of masters of pleasure.
Yeah.
What does Mrs. Claus do all year?
You fuck Santa Claus.
It's kind of implied. That's all we know that she does.
Santa Claus can change the size and shape of his body to fit into chimneys.
Oh, for real.
So who knows what he's doing to
Who
that
knows
Mrs.
what
Claus
he's doing?
pussy?
You know the Grinch lore, but you don't know the Mrs. Claus lore? Come on.
The Grinch has more clear lore. Everyone has a general understanding of what the Grinch does.
J.R.R. Tolkien's take on the Grinch is important text for Alex. I don't see any other. Oh, there's one other comment. That's one of the 3 chief health and safety protocols in the Santa manual. Okay. Very funny.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. This is all a joke to you, Adam Fareed.
What if he did it?
Call his ass out.
What if he had sex with a sexy elf?
Okay, similar question here. What if you caught mommy kissing Santa Claus and then she told you he was your father?
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, objectively true.
I'd be plumb astonished. Very little about me feels Santa-esque in a way where I'd have that feeling. Santa must be my father. Mom probably fucked Santa.
Sure, you're looking at pictures of him and you're like, why does he look like me?
Yeah, I have this roly-poly jolly look that can't quite be placed in my line.
Rosy cheeks, bellowing laugh, urge to create toys.
Oh, you give gifts? I do love giving gifts.
You do?
Do you like to give? Hey, let's ask the chat. Do you like giving gifts?
Take it or leave it?
Juniper?
I love giving gifts.
Your father
It's
may
the
be
reason for
Santa
the
Claus.
season.
You might be Santa coded.
Or maybe my father's Santa Claus.
It's very possible. You should ask your mom. Your mommy.
I'm going to call her after this.
It just seems unlikely. Like, if Santa was going around making bastards, and that's what we're talking about, we would have heard of it by now. Because
John
Darker side of
Pole.
Santa. That's what we don't see when he goes in the chimney.
it would just be Jon Snow. That's the sad thing.
One of the
It
elves.
would just be Jon
One of the
Snow
elves
again.
being like, a bastard can never run the North Pole. I like one answer from Eugene Bowski just says, you cheated on daddy?
Come on now. That's Daddy.
That's too real.
And who is Daddy but Santa Claus?
And congratulations, Eugene, on your PhD from LaSalle University.
Congratulations. Merry Christmas as well. It's Christmas morning. Let's get on the next one here.
Okay.
Jeez.
We have...
There's so much more jolly times to
We
go
have 2 more
around.
questions.
There's roughly 2 more jolly times.
Which character wins in a fight, Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny?
Okay, see, this is a Quora question.
Yeah, this is a classic.
This is what
Quora.
you expect when you go on Quora.
Who would win in a fight?
Is this they just want to do like those old like Mario versus like Sonic videos, that type of shit? That's
Absolutely.
what they want here.
We did a whole Master Chief episode, and there were many more questions we did not get around to of who Master Chief could fight.
Oh fuck yeah.
But between the Easter Bunny, what are the powers of the Easter Bunny?
He's a bunny.
He can hide
He
things.
has eggs. Sure.
Can talk, I think. Can the Easter Bunny talk?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not really clear.
That's an interesting also power to have.
Yeah,
And it makes
it's
me
a bunny that
reevaluate
talks.
my self-esteem.
Yeah, it's kind of a
See,
power
that's the thing, though. Here's the difference between Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. We're questioning if the Easter Bunny can talk. Santa
right.
Claus is fucking eternal. Come on.
Yeah.
There's no question here.
We're questioning whether Santa Claus is our father.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny, so his one skill that I know of is that they hide eggs. They hide chocolate eggs around a garden, around your
Oh,
house.
good job.
And so most
I can do that.
charitably, you could say that they have the same skill set as Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid and their ability to hide objects. And if that is the case, that could put up a hell of a fight for Santa Claus, who is, again, not human, a magical being, and has the ability to body morph. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one hands down to Santa Claus.
Yeah, this is like the most clear fight out there.
It's a bloodbath.
He's just murdering him.
Blood in the snow. Our Santa impressions all over the goddamn
No,
place
we're
today.
doing fucking Captain Crunch again.
Santa and Captain Crunch voice, I'm going to the same shelf.
It's Santa,
I'm pulling him off
Captain
the same
Crunch,
shelf.
and the SNL announcer that we just go to all the time. It's the same voice for all of them.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. I think I heard when you hear the SNL announcer, you're like, that's Santa.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
well.
pretty much who Santa is.
This guy
He's
wrote.
brought me topical sketches again.
This guy wrote an answer that is, I counted 1,082 words.
Let's go.
Oh no! Holy shit!
So I don't know if we want to read all of that.
That's 2 pages double spaced.
Before I
I've been
begin,
in school in a while.
a John Doe commented on this question several years ago. I believe this. Oh, who cares? It's obvious to many that Santa is physically inferior to the Easter Bunny in a one-on-one
What?
fight and would be clobbered.
Not obvious.
However, we often
Wrong.
fail to realize Santa's assets and other factors. First off, we need to talk about CAS, complete air superiority. The Easter Bunny cannot fly. I don't think anyone would try and argue this point. Santa has a supernatural sleigh with enough strength to carry a morbidly obese man and literally every Christmas present. Why do you have to
He's
dunk
not
on Santa?
morbidly obese.
I feel like the every
not
Christmas
dying.
present thing is more relevant.
That's like a stray towards him. He did not deserve that.
We have a sleigh big enough to carry a real fat piece of shit.
To top it off, even if the Easter Bunny has a jet fighter or an anti-aircraft gun, we forget about Christmas miracles. Santa was shot down once for violating Turkish airspace. What?
That
What is
was in
this?
some movie.
Really?
I remember, yeah, I watched for Poddam one time.
Welcome to crack.com.
Welcome to crack.com, home of the fact Santa was shot down over Turkey for jolly crimes.
All right, I'm gonna move on a little bit because he
I
basically
think
is
he like
arguing.
betrayed an elf or something. It was in that Kurt Russell Netflix Santa vehicle a few years ago.
I haven't seen it.
It sucked ass.
This guy, his argument is basically that Santa would win because he has weapons and all this other stuff. But I want to move
has
past
magic.
a little bit. Yeah. Firstly, to my knowledge, unlike St. Nicholas, we don't have any geographical location to the bunny, just a vague idea that he's usually in forests. The bunny, however, definitely knows where Santa lives, the North Pole. It's not like Santa can just teleport his industrial complex to Canada or something.
Sure. Do they have any info on this bunny? That is the part I'm most interested
Yeah,
in.
you know what? This is a bad.
Yeah, what are the bunny's powers? I still don't fucking know.
I'd
this-
like some background on the bunny, please.
This is a terrible answer because he's saying the bunny can run for prime minister of the United Kingdom. Like, what does
Well,
that even
that's a
mean?
law.
I don't think that's true. He could run, but would he win?
Not against the Labor Party. They have it locked down over there.
I don't think that's even true, is it?
They have it locked down, Jeremy.
I think they're like doing better, but like not because they're good. I think that's like what I remember.
Well, here's what they could
It's
do.
because the Tories suck that much.
Right,
They
I
could
feel
bring
like
in
they're
the Easter
stuck in
Bunny.
a similar like two-party
Sure.
dominance situation where the Easter Bunny, like I guess, runs as a green. I don't know
I
where
was
the
like,
Easter
is it
Bunny is.
Lib Dem or Green?
I
You
don't
think
know where
Green.
he's based, like in Essex or
Sure.
something.
I don't know.
In bloody Leeds.
All right, I'm enough of that dumb fucking 1,000 word answer.
What,
He was all-
Liverpool? I'm not done with this. Okay.
No, we could name more places. And,
Yeah, we can
the
definitely
UK?
name more English places,
haven't said
such
London yet?
as Wessex.
You were like physically getting sick trying to name English cities.
This is like Tiny Tim at the beginning of A Christmas Story. What's happening at this end?
You know everything about the Grinch, but
None of the areas of the UK.
I don't know. That's enough of that answer.
That's enough of that.
Someone
That
just
one
says Santa.
sucks.
Oh, this guy says Easter Bunny no contest.
Okay, but
I
why?
say yes,
If I'm
contest.
to accept that, I need to know the
I
bunny's
agree.
abilities.
I need to know one goddamn thing about him besides that he's a bunny.
Powers /
Yeah.
abilities. He says the bunny hides eggs. It doesn't tell us much except that maybe he's faster because while Santa drops off toys, the Easter Bunny actually hides them all in one day.
Jeremy,
guess.
I never say this, but just because it's Christmas, can we go to the Heroes wiki and see if the Easter Bunny's on there? Just very quickly. Like, not spending any time on it. But we're on heroes.wiki,
Okay, I'm looking.
hero.fandom.com, which has all of the heroes.
Where do I search on?
And it is to believe that the Easter Bunny is not a villain, so he's probably on here.
Okay, we have the Easter Bunny folklore and the Easter Bunny Hanna-Barbera.
Like folklore. Okay, so it just looks like a rabbit.
Power / skills, magic, super speed, infinite stamina, omnipotence, artistic skills, and craftsmanship.
Some of those are pretty good.
Goals, reward people in Easter.
Omnipotence is strong to use. against
Family, Mrs. Easter Bunny, parentheses, wife.
Santa. Excuse me. I have never heard of this character. Mrs. Easter Bunny?
I don't think that's real.
I didn't know it was a male bunny.
Well, I don't know. It's like
Severe
Mrs.
lack of info about this dude.
Well, here you go. Full name, Peter Cottontail.
That's not an ability.
Peter Cottontail.
I have a name.
Occupation, egg dealer, which makes it sound like a drug.
I don't trust any of the info on here because I think Peter Cottontail's like a whole different scenario, and they're just conflating rabbits. They're doing ignorance towards rabbits, and they're just getting everything wrong.
Let's do our last question.
I'm sorry about all that, everybody.
This is our
Sorry I
final.
got so fucking pissed off all the fucking time.
We're going back to the Grinch for our final question.
So mad all the time.
Atheists, if the Grinch stole all of your Christmas gifts and would only give them back if you renounce atheism forever, would you do it?
Yes. That's
yes.
what it takes.
That's what I have to do.
I can't lose my presents. I want a Steam Deck.
Would you do it? Would you do it, Juniper? You renouncing atheism for the Grinch?
Would I renounce atheism for treats, for a little
treats.
materialism? No. No, absolutely not.
That's based.
I told you I have the Maoist family to keep in line. I can't lose it.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
I was trying to hit that Little John. Yeah, I didn't.
I
know
like
to
the
do.
American flag.
The American flag
Why am I saying American flag sound?
Yeah, I
when
love
the
American flag
Star-Spangled Banner
songs.
comes on? I'm so dumb.
When that
today.
American flag song hits, it is 5 a.m.
God.
And it's also Christmas morning. Merry Christmas.
And also Merry Christmas to all of our wonderful child listeners who are running down to the tree.
Oh, a new podcast! Content, just like every other Monday. It comes out at 6 so I can listen on the way to work. Ooh.
I hope they're not working on
I
Christmas
hope
morning.
you're not working on Christmas morning.
Anyway, yeah, I'd give up. I'd renounce atheism for my treats. I don't care.
I'll do whatever you
Wow.
do.
I'll do what
Look
I
at you
have
guys.
to.
Do
You
You
I'll
guys
suck your dick.
We're
Full
fake atheists.
so fast.
Yeah,
That's all it
it's
takes.
true.
Yeah, we're not real like that.
Yeah.
We're fake and we're clout chasers and we're cringe as well. And sus.
I get it. You just want the Grinch to like you. I
really
get it,
do.
honestly.
I'm trying to get the Grinch to let me work on his pilot.
I like
Yeah,
that he's
you gotta
evil.
get that Grinch clout.
I really need it.
Everybody knows his name.
I just
love to say it,
When
Mr.
people,
Grinch.
when people bring up the Grinch, I just want to be like, I actually am friends with him. He actually
I know
made
that
me
guy.
renounce my atheism.
We used to go to
gifts.
Mike's. We used to Mike all the time.
Yeah, I used to do his mic actually.
It was me. It was Adam Conover.
Rachel said it.
It was the Grinch.
These are
New
great
York
jokes
was
if you,
crazy back then.
Do open mics in New York City.
10 years ago.
All right.
The
Well, Alan
Grinch.
Cherry says, "Sure, but I'd be lying." I don't think
Shut
that's
up,
right.
Alan
Fuck you,
Cherry.
Alan.
Alan, where do you work? I'm coming over.
He says he works for a large grocery store chain.
That doesn't clear anything up, Alan.
No, I need
Good
to know more.
move. You win this round.
Well done, Alan. He
Happy
does know
New
that.
Year to you, Alan.
Um,
And also Merry Christmas, Alan. There's a war on Christmas. Oh, how did I not search the words
I know,
war
I
on
just
Christmas
realized that.
into Quora? That seems like a huge misplay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there could have been some gems in there.
Damn.
yeah,
Do we want to
whatever.
take the time?
No, it's all right.
I feel like that it's finding them is such a endeavor.
There's nothing good. It's just like, is there a war on Christmas?
Mm.
The answer is yes.
There is yes.
Atheists,
We're all going
absolutely.
to war.
atheists are thinking about attacking the trees.
You've been drafted.
See, I think that post like was like a plant. Like not like now I can only think about attacking trees. I'm gonna see a Christmas tree. I'm gonna go to my family's events, and I'm gonna want to assault a tree.
I think you should.
It's on site tree wise.
Yeah.
The only other people who have like the right idea about trees are cats who are relentlessly knocking those things down.
Yeah, they literally are jumping into them all the time.
Oh, you put Christmas tree into the Quora search. It's all like, is this gonna kill my cat? Is this gonna fall on my cat and kill my cat?
Man,
Can my cat eat a whole tree?
That's why they don't like them.
Is it a problem if my cat throws up a whole tree?
And that's some fun cat-based humor for our listeners.
And that's just a perfect ending to the show, isn't it?
okay. Yeah, let's
So
ask
let's
a question.
ask a question.
Juniper, do you have a question you'd like to ask Quora.com?
Fuck. What's your favorite war crime?
Ooh, that's a great one.
Wow, hot out the gate with that. That was good.
What is your favorite?
I always have that little question just tucked away whenever I need it.
Do you have a favorite war crime?
I don't.
Okay, cool.
I just love asking people that if I have the opportunity.
Probably when everyone takes their freaking clothes off.
I'm now going to tag our friend Jordan Peterson.
If I had to pick one, like they're all bad. Don't be mad at me, but like, but like that one, I guess that's my favorite.
All right.
Fuck you. This has been Quorators. I played the song too early a second ago. I'm sorry about that. Juniper, thank you so much for coming on. Where can our listeners find you at home and abroad?
For right now, I guess.
For now, it could change very quickly. But the reliable places to find me, you can find me on Blue Sky,
That's right.
at Junelper. So it's a JUNLPER. You can listen to me on my podcast Western Kabuki. It's like on every streaming service.
Netflix,
and I am on Twitter
Hulu.
technically right now. Called my @, is Can't Ever Die, but that probably will get suspended. I'm a fugitive.
That's what we call hubris.
Guerrilla
I've already lost
tweeting.
7 accounts. It's basically if Elon sees me, he's gonna shoot a shot at me. So
You gotta
Juniper
meet
is
him
like
in
a
person.
Christmas tree to Elon.
That's right. That's right. And he is like a
How
cat.
one-sided it
it's a
is.
good callback.
Thank you for saying so. And
Yeah,
it is
that was good.
Christmas, which means my Kickstarter has one more week. Is it done already? Did we make it? I hope so. If not, go to kickstarter.com/ the link is in the bio there.
Please give Alex your money.
Look, we're not asking for much, people. Just today's top audio stories. Look for the link for Theater of Delight Season 6.
And I've got nothing to promote. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And we'll see you next week for New Year's. It's signed
Merry
up just
Christmas.
for us. Bye-bye.
Bye.